Hello, Geminis. Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you guys are all doing well. This reading is going to be a little bit different. The focus is going to be on you instead of necessarily love. I hope that you guys like the reading style this way. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I'd greatly appreciate it so I know what you guys are into. I especially appreciate comments that do let me know. So we are going to start off with messages from your animal spirit guides. And please remember, Gemini is just to take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Not every message is necessarily meant for every Gemini, and that's okay. As I say, I could not just be picking up on your energy this week. If I haven't picked up on your energy, I do apologize. I might just not be the reader for you, and that's perfectly fine. So, okay, let's get for Gemini. Okay, one more for Gemini. Everyone's been getting this card. Okay. We have Meerkat. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Tortoise. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. And last but not least, Boar. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Okay, so it looks like, Gemini, there is some type of situation that is calling for your attention where I think you do need to keep your dignity in the situation. However, I feel like you are not really in a place right now to take this problem or to put your focus on this problem at this moment. I think that you do need to get grounded before you face your problems head on here. I feel like there might just be a little bit too much going on right now. Things are just a little bit chaotic for you. You might be having like a war in your mind on making a decision about a certain situation that has been weighing heavily on you for a while now. And it could pertain to love, it could just pertain to, your career, finances, things of that sort. But I feel like you need to take a step back from everything that's going on, find a way to ground yourself. So if you're able to at this moment or at this time of the year, I definitely say go out in nature and do some meditating. If you're not able to do so, then there are grounding mats that you can buy off Amazon and use those indoors to be able to ground yourself, just so you can get some clarity about what to do and how to take the next steps moving forward. So what I was saying with, I think it was Sagittarius or Cancer, there is a situation where you might be tested about your dignity in regards to a work situation. Like there might be something that's not ethical going on in the workplace where you do need to maintain your dignity, and that you will decide to venture off and you will meet like-minded people who can help you either start your own business, network, do everything that you need to do if that's where you feel like you are being called upon or where you feel like you're called to do. So I feel like you are going to definitely have some bumps in the road when it comes to this if you do decide to go that route, Gemini, just because it is taking a leap of faith. So with this card, I feel like it's almost like the Fool card, paired with this Meerkat card. It almost seems like the Fool card. So you're taking a leap of faith out on your own for those of you who are trying to venture out on your own, where you just feel like, I think a lot of you might just be feeling like you're not heard where you are currently at, and you feel like you could be doing more, that there's more for you, and there probably is. You know, I don't necessarily feel like you guys are on the most abundant timeline right now, and I think that, you know, if you take the steps to move forward in your career and things of that sort, that you will be successful in that front. When it comes to love, I do feel like you need to learn how to not accept less than what you deserve. So that would be where you need to maintain your dignity in this situation. And I feel like regardless of if you end up with the person who you want to end up with, or, you know, if you have suitors, I feel like they will respect you. Although the connection might not go anywhere, I feel like they would still respect you because you have the dignity. You have those boundaries set up where you said, I'm not going to settle for less than what I deserve. You're going to treat me right. And if you can't do that and can't meet my expectations, you can leave. I feel like this person or these people coming towards you at least respect that, but I don't necessarily know if they are the people who are going to be able to give you what you deserve at this moment. I think that you are going to find love later on at a different time, Gemini. So let's see what the universe does for you. And by the way, this is a Soul's Journey deck, and that's on Amazon as well. Okay, let's see a couple cards for Gemini. We got some jumpers where they need to work on. Okay. So Gemini, these are the most important cards to work on. The upright ones for me are the ones that you need to work on the most. So we'll put those there. So, and then these ones, you had one that was crossing, that was, I think you guys are having issues with that. So the first card is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Then you had adversity, that was crossing. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And then you had purpose, which came out reversed. And it says, I know what I'm here to do. I feel like for some of you Geminis, you do feel like you know what you're meant to do, but you're just struggling with making it happen with all these other challenges that you are kind of trying to overcome and learn these lessons here. So for some of you Geminis, I feel like you are in denial about a situation that might be dead, gone, and over with. And I feel like for some of you, you might just keep on trying to make something work when it clearly doesn't. And I feel like you are being called upon to find that balance in your life. What was the card? You know, we had that card talking about you being fragmented and finding time to ground, you know, do what it takes to get yourself grounded here. I do feel like Gemini, some of you, okay, so for some of you who are dealing with love, I feel like the person who you are dealing with has already checked out of the relationship. And I feel like for some of you, you guys are kind of trying to hold on to it, you know, and that's where we are asking for you to maintain your dignity. You know, you shouldn't have to almost beg or plead with someone to want you. You know, that's why I said earlier that I do feel like new love is coming in for you and that this isn't necessarily the person for you. And obviously, this isn't going to resonate with everyone, so don't freak out, guys. But for the people who feel like they've been doing so much for someone else and getting nothing in return and feeling like they're dragging themselves through the mud for someone else who could care less, I think you do need to maintain that dignity and walk away from this person. You know, I feel like there's just no balance in the situation, and I do feel like there is some sort of denial on both fronts for you. So with the adversity, I do feel like for some of you Geminis, it's hard for you to kind of accept the lessons that are coming towards you right now. I mean, I think that you know deep down how to navigate them and why they're occurring and things of that sort. However, it's still hard for you to accept and, you know, kind of work through them. Especially if it pertains to love and someone who you really thought was your person. I feel like some of you were blindsided by that person and you're just a little bit confused, in a state of confusion. I mean, I feel like for some of you it's been over, but you don't want to acknowledge that it's over, really, and that you keep on trying to hold on to something that just isn't working, at least at this moment. However, I feel like for some of you Geminis, you do know your purpose, but you're just having some trouble figuring out how to get there. So, for example, if you are someone who wants to be a photographer or something, I feel like you do put in the work, you go out, do your photography, things of that sort, but you're not seeing growth in the way that you would like to. So I feel like that kind of puts you down a little bit into a low vibrational state for just not seeing your dreams manifesting in the way that you would hope for them to. But I think it's just not your time yet, Gemini. At least right now, I think that you need to find some clarity in this connection right now. Get balance, do the inner work, do some shadow work, you know, focus on your healing, everything of that sort. And then I think once you do, things will fall into place the way that they are meant to. You know, I feel like that example of the photography, obviously everyone's going to have different goals that they're trying to reach, but for that specific example, I feel like anyone who is dealing with something like that, they are not on their most abundant timeline. Their most abundant timeline is going to be having that career path, you know, having that financial freedom, everything of that sort, not having to pinch money or anything of that sort, or have to go to 9-to-5 job that they dislike. Everything will be in perfect harmony on your most abundant timeline, and you will be happy, content, and feel like everything is just in place for you. Okay, what self-care messages does Gemini need to work on this week? for Gemini, please? What they got to work on this week? Okay, Gemini. So we have a decision. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Needs. Do you need more time to yourself? A break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter and it's time to honor them. So Gemini, I'm already feeling like your needs have not been met with this situation, especially if you're dealing with someone in the love department. I feel like they just have not taken your feelings into consideration, or what you and your needs into consideration. We also have the card listen. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. So Geminis, I feel like for some of you who haven't felt heard in this connection, if you're dealing with a love interest here, and I feel like you do need to have a heart-to-heart conversation and express what you are feeling. For some of you, I think that after you have this conversation, that the scale will be balanced and that you won't necessarily have to make a decision right away on what to do, or, when it comes down to it, no decision is a decision, right? If things are not meant to be and you are in a position where you need to make a no decision, then I feel like Spirit will step in, or the universe will step in and provide what the right necessary steps are for you for your highest good. So if you make a decision, let's say you need to make a decision about the person who you are dealing with and you cannot, you're just unsure, I think that Spirit or the universe will remove that person from your life anyway, regardless of if you choose to do it yourself, just because at that time that might be the best outcome for the situation. Okay, so that is all I have for you, Geminis. I hope you like this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next one. Bye, Geminis.